Who would live in a house like this? Completely in a relatively rural Americanized neighborhood, this white bricked building does stand out quite a bit with its beautifully dark oaken windows and black painted shutters. Of course, we do have this mysterious red levee at the back, but that's fine. This is for future engagements, obviously, for future extensions are possible. We have, again, these beautifully oak windows with black shutters across them, of course. Because they do surround the entire house, as you can see. Not completely closing upon them, but do purposefully giving additional shutters when they need to be. Where curtains can, of course, do the extra. And as you move up this beautifully paved path, admiring the lowly cut lawns, beautifully done, we open up into what can only be described as a moment of peace and tranquility as you go for these pastel pink cherry blossom walls, this beautifully white mirror on the edge just for when you need to test yourself before you are going out and leaving the property. A window which purposely bristles with light as it comes up with the Electrolyte Bonsai Tree collection. Those are part of the Dwaggienite collection, by the way. And of course the accompanying potted plant for the entry hall furnishings, which you may need to put your coat, keys or any other things that you may need in the entry hall. Of course, this is the main structure. The first thing that you do see as you come into the home is a beautifully illuminated electrical light, which does illustrate how beautiful the world can be when you pierce the darkness with the lights. A white decorational frame there, and as we come into the main room, it opens up into what can only be described as a homely, almost rustic redwood wooden floor, as well as beautiful leather black couch, cornered of course by the television, and of course beautifully also illuminated by the customary fish tank, where you have shelves and books which admittedly aren't on there yet. We will call that a programming issue because we literally can't put books on it. And of course a pool table for when you are entertaining, with a beautifully relaxational neon light, which does, as I say, tell you to relax. So please do. Of course, we have these decorational sound nullifiers, red and black, of course, to fit with the black and red theme of the room. And of course, we do have the decorational fez on the windowsill. And, well, you may ask, why a fez? Well, if you just ask any doctor, he'll just say, fezzes are cool. Illuminations, of course, across the entire room to make sure that no part of the room is dark. And I'll first show you the kitchen. And as we enter it, it shows beautifully illumination across the entire kitchen, which does share 3 same-size windows with white fold-down blinds, perfectly decorated in not only black marble countertops but also black glass doored cupboards, which do fit the entire kitchen to a T, as well as a modern refrigerator and ice maker, of course. Okay, with 2 beautifully designed kitchen tables and chairs, both of the modern collection, of course, and just a sign for the future, the luxury flipper poster wall art, because we all need to look to the future sometimes, and what better than a planetary orbiting light fixture here, which does show some circular degrees on the on the ceiling, because after all, life is circular. Plant pot to maintain the greenery, of course. Pair of bins, both black and white. One, of course, for dirty clothes, and one for the whites. Of course, we have dishwashers, oven, of course, all, of course, top quality. White trash bin, of course, but this, whilst beautiful, does not compare to the futuristic beauty that becomes the single solo bedroom of this property. As you come in behind the door, we have a cyberpunk flipper poster, and of course to your right we have the Cyber Flipper arcade machine. Wall arts turned into a clock, of course, of a city's high-rising buildings, and a beautiful purple painting which can easily help any person fall straight to sleep in what is admittedly a rather small double bed. However, with an ottoman at the end, you always have a place to sit when either putting socks or underwear on. We have a beautiful light here which does illuminate a wonderful pattern on the wall, of course. Gold mirror, of course, to once again check yourself. And as we go into the high definition era of this show through, we have webcams, we have games consoles, multiple PC screens, of course, black curtains on the curtain rails, should you wish to close them, of course. And you may notice black wooden panelling across the majority of the floor, but the owner has decided to just split out a few things in the corner, of course, to make sure the movement of the chair is actually quiet, with a high definition hologramic globe to see where his friends are talking at any time. And we do of course have the Aurora Borealis, just to think about how small and insignificant we all are as we gaze upon the world and space in its entirety. Capping off this side of the bedroom, we have an enormous standing black oak wardrobe with gold trim, because what better would you deserve for royalty, with its, of course, its clan family crest there at the top in a dark blood red scarlet dragony position. And as we go into the ensuite bathroom, which is of course the only bathroom of the building, you can see it's perfectly layered in blue tile. Every room in this building designed to be different, but designed to be perfect towards its owner. We have a an elongated circular bath here, which one can chill in for as many hours as he wishes. Or, if he just wishes to have hot water flow down upon him, he can do that as well in the hot shower. Towels and fittings, as you would expect, with white tiles on the floor, which does reflect quite a lot of the light of the room, with the high-tech bathroom fittings you see on the ceiling here. Again, matching with the tiles of the room, we have the blue blinds, which can go down across both windows. And of course we have the extraction fan at the top. More artwork on the walls to illustrate the watery effect of the bathroom. We have some waterfalls in an icy area, quite possibly from either Canada or Greenland. And of course a classically painted lily pad pond with a blossom to allow the momentum of peace as one bathes. So as we come out of the bathroom and just admire how beautifully put together this building is, we can easily see the answer to that question of who would live in a house like this. Well, the simple answer is very, very simply, who wouldn't?